Um, I'll start by saying that for every industry that evolves, or where you find any industry evolving, there exists folks who are open-minded in that industry. And when I say folks, I'm talking about parties, stakeholders, from the government to civil servants to entrepreneurs to entrepreneurs, and of course, an open-minded market. Anywhere you don't find growth, you find ignorance, small-mindedness, and whatnot there. So, we to look into the future, that is the what is the ever-evolving industry. Let's look at the past. We look at how we've come from using manual vehicles to automatic vehicles, and now EVs, that is electric vehicles. And we see that, in any context where there's small-mindedness, there's been little growth, there's been slow growth there. But where there is open-mindedness, we see, sporadic increase, sporadic growth, and all of that. So I would say that the automotive industry has evolved, drastically over time, and it is because of folks that have not closed their mind to possibilities, yeah, that's the word, possibilities. And I would say that for auto brokers to participate in this or to partake in the opportunities, either by contributing or either by, having, their own little share, I would say that auto brokers must be ready or must be open-minded to growth, open-minded to doing the right things, open-minded to possibilities. So I would say that meditation is required. And when I say meditation, I'm not talking about going into a corner, closing your eyes and just thinking like, how do I know? When I say meditation means consciously. I learned this recently from a class, from a meditation class. Of course, let me call my rabbi. That's a person of Rabbi Eoshaka, who's taught me the meaning of meditation. Meditation is consciously putting your thoughts or your mind into a direction, consciously. So meditation is more than sitting in a corner. It's a continuous action. So one has to meditate on possibilities. That is, if your mind is on how to improve yourself or how to improve your business, your mind begins to enter into the space of possibilities. That is, you find ideas popping into your head. You find out that your mind begins to catch because ideas everywhere. Your mind begins to catch ideas, and of course, you then begin to open up your mind it begins to realize, wow. And so I think that is it. I would also say that we need to give, thumbs up, and actually acknowledge government of various nations of the world that have played a role in the evolving state of the automotive industries all over the world. So we find out that some governments have created enabling spaces, enabling economies in the world, in their nations, that have enabled or aided the growth. That is, they've allowed, through their policies, through, yeah, I would say their policies. Their policies have invited investors, innovators, have encouraged people to invest, innovate, create, and do all sorts of things without the fear of failing. That is, even if they fail in their endeavors or what they are trying to create, they have a supportive government that is, backing them up. And it's not even with funds, but with policies that allow for, iteration, that allow for going back to the drawing board. So I would say kudos to governments that have done that. So yeah, the automotive industry is evolving, and to see where it is going to, one has to be open-minded and look at where it has come from. And, by the time you look at where it has come from, you can see where it is going to. So that's how to look at anything. You look at how far something has come, where it has come from, and then you're able to, kind of like have a projection into the path it is going to. Some people look at the stock market like that. So yeah, so that's it. And I would say that for auto brokers to survive, no, not survive, that's not the word. For auto brokers to thrive, because one can survive in any industry, you can get by, but then to thrive, so actually thrive in the automotive industry, until auto brokers have to be open-minded, to be able to catch opportunities and spike up confidence, spark up confidence in them. Yeah. So that's it for me.